We got Lance/Reese on the show today. You know how we met right here in Cummins in the gym. I'm not sure if too many of y'all know of the gym in Cummins, but yeah, we met. We were ended up working out. Me, Emmanuel, and then we saw Lance in there. You want to kind of take us through that? How everything?
Yeah, and I remember how I approached y'all. I don't remember what was the first thing I said, but I do remember how I started working out with y'all, and y'all was putting the dumbbells on the back, doing the dumbbell push-ups.
Yeah.
And y'all doing like a circuit or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
For the chest.
Yeah.
And then that's when I asked to join y'all group chat. And went from there.
And then ever since then, there was spring. There was like earlier this year. Yeah. So like not even a full year yet that or it was that?
I thought it was last year. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't.
My memory.
Slit don't. Okay. All right. Well, bet we're gonna move on to the next part. Talk to us about your journey, your health journey. When you realized health was important.
It's crazy because I actually don't remember. It was recently though, because when I first started working out, that was my 11th grade year, but I wasn't serious with it, and I started really getting serious about it with my senior year. Okay. So, I mean, really like 2 years ago. But what I do remember is how my dad was telling me, you got to get your protein. And I remember when I was eating a bag of chips for dinner, he was like, Lance, I ain't gonna do nothing for you. I do remember how I started being particular about eating 3 meals, and I was like, okay, I got to make sure I got to have a piece of chicken on my plate or a piece of turkey on my plate and this and that. But as far as like health wise and realizing how important diet is and how your foods provide you with a certain benefit, I don't remember exactly when that like clicked in my mind.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah.
And being that your dad said chips ain't gonna cut it, you gotta get the proteins and stuff. Talk about the impact of your dad.
Well, my dad been working out since I was a baby. He's been working out before I was born, and so it was normal just to see him come home. He'll come from work and then he'll come home late. He'll come home, eat, then he'll head to the gym, and it was just like I didn't really see how that was actually affecting my dad. I didn't know why he went. I just knew that he went to the gym because it was like traditional.
Yeah.
But then when I started getting a little chubby in middle school, I kind of starved myself, but I didn't work out. And I think he was just like, why don't you come to the gym? And it was almost like it was to the point to where it was just like I felt like I had to go. Yeah. I was like, if I want to change my body, I gotta do it. But it was more of a crutch. It wasn't. Okay. It wasn't something that I liked doing. Like he was like, hey Lance, he had to always remind me, Lance, you want to go to the gym? And I would be playing on the game, and I'd be like, I'll be on Xbox Live in the party, and I'm like, oh. And then he's like, Lance, I hear him. I'm like, dang, y'all, I'll talk to y'all later, and then I get up. I'm like, ugh.
I see.
But now I have to ask my dad to go to the gym. Like I have to, I have to ask for the car to go to the gym, and it's like he getting irritated every time I want to go to the gym. Like it's switch roles.
I see.
Like I'm in the gym all the time now.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Like it really builds self-esteem. Like it really makes me like feel so confident. It's exhilarating seeing how strong or like the potential of your body, seeing like how far you can push yourself.
Right.
It's something about it.
Yeah, for real. About describing or defining diet, exercise, and health. What are those terms?
I feel like as far as what I've learned so far, like diet is the number one thing to health. It's not exercise. Too many people think that. Whatever you put in your body is what you're going to get. If you go and eat a thing of pizza or a box of pizza and then go to the gym trying to figure out why you're not losing weight,
right? You
just ate a whole box of pizza. Or for example, when you on the treadmill, especially after I learned this, when you're on the treadmill on average, a person burns 100 calories after a mile. Okay. If you go and eat a bag of chips right after you just ran for about 10, 15 minutes, is about 120 calories. You just negated everything you just did, all that sweat.
I see.
So what I'm really just trying to get people to understand is like the food that you eat. You don't have to exercise. All you need is movement. You could exercise. It could be from walking or to lifting 300 pounds.
Right.
Whatever you want to do. Movement is better for the body. Living a sedentary lifestyle is not healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Your muscles atrophy. I mean, it's not beneficial to your life. But definitely the number one thing, like I recommend people to eat their vegetables, their fruits. Make that the number one thing, especially after I've been learning that plant-based foods is the key to longevity.
Okay.
And like I've cut out meat and dairy and stuff like that. If you do eat meat and dairy, I'd encourage people to eat it in moderation. Allow your body to clean itself out.
Mm-hmm.
Do not eat it 2, 3, 4 times a day.
Mm-hmm.
Clogs your arteries, causes heart disease, high cholesterol, all that. So now I've just become so adamant on just eating my vegetables and my fruits, like the old saying is. But now it's like the first thing on my plate is what I eat daily. So the diet is the main thing that's killing us off, which is why we have heart disease and these strokes and all of these deaths that should not be happening. People just eat the right things. So whenever you eat something, be particular about it. See what you're putting inside of your body and know what that's going to do for your body. Right. Because too many people nowadays just feed themselves with anything and wondering why they're getting sick or why they're not losing weight.
Yeah, for sure. And then what about sleep? And do you want to, kind of speak on the
Oh yeah, especially after that book you gave me about Sean Stevenson. It's 21 essential tips to getting the best sleep in your life or something like that. And it changed my whole idea of sleep. Like sleep keeps your hormones in check. Sleep produces, and everybody knows about melatonin, how melatonin is a cancer fighter. What you produce in your own body is a disease fighter. You don't have to go and take this medicine. And it was all because I was curious, like, why am I so sleepy in the morning? Why? This is supposed to be the start of my day. I just slept. I should be energized. And I had that question. It was just going in my head. And one day I just decided to Google it. And then that's when you gave me that book a little bit later on after I thought I was doing research about it. But all in all, just be consistent with your sleep schedule. Like, keep your rhythms in check. Your body needs to know when to produce these certain hormones. Going to bed at different times throws your body way out of balance. So like when the sun go down, you go down with it. Get into bed. This light, the way our society is, this artificial light, everything is throwing our bodies way out. It's unnatural. And so I just ask that people get their sleep, and if you want to get those gains, you got to get your sleep. If you want to get those muscle gains, you got to get those sleep, because the body repairs itself when you're sleeping. Right.
In terms of ranking, I'm assuming what, diet, sleep, exercise, or can you?
I would say, I feel like diet is number one. Exercise and then sleep. Okay. People normally move. People normally don't sit in the house all day and not do anything. If you gotta work, you gotta work. If a man don't work, he don't eat. So I feel like naturally people, they get more than enough exercise, especially if they work 8 hours a day or live an active lifestyle. You don't have to necessarily go to the gym and lift weights or run on a treadmill for 30 minutes to an hour. Okay. Build your body. Whatever you do in the gym, whatever you do in the gym, whether it's throwing a ball or doing pull-ups or on that treadmill, you push yourself to the limits, because you're going to see growth regardless of anything that you do. Like, our bodies are natural. Do not look to the media. Do not look to, these people on Instagram, they have these angles, they have these high quality cameras, they got setups, they got makeup, they got enhancing drugs, they have, so, do not, when you go to the gym, do this for yourself.
Right.
Do not try to look like someone else. Everybody's body is different.
Right.
And anybody can perfect it in their own way. When you go to the gym, do your thing.
Right. Yeah, you want to talk about some mistakes you made along the way?
Yeah, I guess I did not keeping track of my progress and eating whatever. Not keeping track of my progress, I feel like that's what, you know, every bodybuilding YouTuber talk about as one of the mistakes.
Yeah.
But like, this my workout journal, I've been writing since 2017 in that book, and I see how much progress I have made. Like, it shows you that you're not just in the gym doing this for nothing. Yeah. And if you in the gym putting the same 45s on each side, and you trying to figure out why you're not making gains, because you don't remember that you done already did the 245s the last time you worked out.
I see. Yeah.
So the key is progression, and you need to know. Okay, how much did I lift last time? So the body adapts. So let me go harder. Let me lift more weight. Right. Okay, so I see I lifted 45 yesterday. Let's try 50. Yeah. So that's why I feel like it's important to keep track of progress. And I've also been writing about my foods that I need to eat, water, and this and that. Just really so I can keep my mind sharp on what I need to do to keep on going, to keep on improving.
Like, a lot of people just don't have time. You know, we can't really speak on like the adults' behalf, but more so, you know, college students. So how do you go about managing your time, and, you know, give us like some practical tips, and even in terms of with the journaling, you know, what you, you know, how much you lift, you know, on that day. Like, I tried it. I tried it for like a week. I left my journal at the crib probably about 2 days out the week. I took it, you know, a few days, and it was like, all right, let me write it down. But then at the same time, it's like time consuming too. So it all depends. One, I say on your priorities, and then two, you know, like what, like I guess just kind of, can you break it down in terms of?
Okay, so first you want me to talk about, first I'll do the tips and then the journal.
Right, yeah.
Okay, workout in the morning. People, like Arnold said, people will come home after work or go in their dorm after school, spend an hour or 2 hours watching Netflix, 10, 11 o'clock at night, 12 o'clock at night. But then we'll say that they don't have time to work out. You have time to work out. Everyone should have time to work out. For me is, you have to discipline yourself. Go to bed early. Like, when I'm finished with whatever I got to do, I shut my phone off. Now I've been doing it at around 9 o'clock. I'll shut my phone off. And you get in the bed. If you get in the bed earlier, you wake up earlier, you have the full day to yourself. I hate waking up in the afternoons. I remember one time I woke up 3 o'clock in the afternoon last year when I was up like out in the morning. I was trying to figure out, why am I struggling to go to a 12:30 class? It was my first class in the day. And I was really struggling to go to that class. Like, I was rushing to get to the class. I'm like, it's the whole morning is gone. But get in the bed early, wake up early. Like, I'll wake up at like 7 o'clock, and I'll have a full day, workout, eat, then go to class. Wake up early before my classes, and since marching band season is over now, I plan to start waking up at about 5 o'clock. So usually for me, I'll go to bed at about 9:40. So this too, when you go to bed, try to do it 15 to 20 minutes before the time that you plan to go to bed. For example, if you want to go to bed at 11 o'clock, get into bed at 10:40. That way you give your body time to relax, and you give your body time to actually initially fall asleep. So that way you can get all your hours of sleep.
But even with that, because in a sense, I'm on the same thing, you know, try to be in bed by 10, 10:30 at the latest. And with that, it's like, well, I got homework, I got, you know, schoolwork. So what I do, with that, it forces me to do my work throughout the day. Like, get it done before 10, before, you know, 10:30 and stuff, and that way I can go to bed, you know, when I want to. But you can, continue.
That's what I've been doing. Like, I remember coming from marching band practice, it'll be like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, I got work to do. When I had the time during the day to do it. So when it's time to get ready for bed, you need to be working on relaxing your mind, not stressing yourself out, not being like, oh, I need to do this and that, and then you wondering why you're not tired no more. You got in your room, you got on your bed, you pulled out a whole book, and now you stressing and getting hot and heated because you doing all this work when you should be relaxing your mind and getting ready for bed.
Yeah.
Just get your work done during the day. Get your studies done. Get all your nonfiction done during the day. Whenever you're trying to learn something or whenever you're trying to read something that's factual, you don't want your brain to be working to retain this information. For example, one tip I learned is like people don't seem to know what they can do when they get into bed. Okay, I done shut my phone off. I done turned the TV off, my tablet. Now what do? Read. Reading is fun.
I was just about to ask you about that.
Read. I know y'all probably think I'm saying something else, but like I remember fiction was like when I was a kid, we didn't have all this stuff. Like I had a DS or whatever, but I could only watch TV and play with toys. Yeah. And reading was like the best thing. It's like a TV in your head. You're building your imagination. You're building your creativity. Yeah. Like reading a fiction book is not any facts you have to retain. You can just chill there and create an image in your mind. Not only is relaxing, but you're also benefiting yourself, building your vocabulary, all that. So that's what I do. I read or go talk to your family. You know what I'm saying? Talk to your roommate or whatever, or like back at home, talk to your family and have a conversation. Just connect. With people. But
you're journaling for like
now the journaling. This right here, I'll write out my workout. For example, today was just an arm workout. Tomorrow I got legs hypertrophy. I'm gonna do 4 sets, 10 reps. Instead of like before, I was writing down each exercise, and then I was putting how many reps I need to do, how many sets I need to do. Make every exercise the same. You're doing hypertrophy, so it's like 10 to 12 reps or whatever. So I put legs, hypertrophy, then in parentheses, 4 sets, 10 reps. Now, just to keep it simple, write down all the exercises you're gonna do, put max. That's the amount and then when you finish the workout, you're gonna write, when you finish all 4 sets, you're gonna write what was the highest amount of weight that you did. That's your max. When you come back to the exercise or when you come back to the next day, you're like, okay, how far did I go? And then you see right by the max, 60 or 70 pounds or whatever you did. You read that, okay, now it's time to go higher. Keep the weight the same each set because your body is gonna grow. It's gonna grow. And then sooner or later you'll be doing the same weight for all sets. Now it's time to increase. So just keep it simple. Don't try to make it so complicated. Like I said, exercise, amount of weight you did, time in, and then the time out. If I get in at 10 a.m., I write 10 a.m. After I finish my workout, check the time. Usually now my workout's only 50 minutes to an hour, so I don't be in there too long. And then I'll write my conclusion, what I need to change and this and that. And then after I finish the workout, I create my workout for next time. Because usually when you're in the gym, you have the time to do whatever you got to do. When you in the gym, you done set it. So after that, then that's when you get things done. And usually I don't have time to be like, oh, I forgot I got to create my workout schedule. Do it after your workout. Give your body time to relax. You don't got to worry about, oh, what about your protein shake? Don't you got to take your protein? No, the blood is still in the muscle. The body is still trying to bring the blood back to your stomach or your digestive system or whatever. So you got about 45 minutes to an hour. Just drink your water. And then after that, you can eat. Shoot, you can take a whole shower and then you can eat. You can just wait until you're hungry to eat. Your body, it's not like that. You're not going to lose your gains. Oh, 5 seconds later, I got to drink my protein shake. Do not stress out. Just sit there and create your next schedule and go home or go back to your room or whatever. And then that way when you come back to your workout, you already prepared. You ain't got to write nothing. Okay, I already got the workouts I'm about to do. Boom. Like that's how I do my journaling.
It sounds like it's a process to that as well. So I would say, you work out for an hour and then process maybe 15 minutes, and there's like post-workout. And then what about pre-workout? Anything pre-workout you do? Or you just...
This is actually my second day working out with no food. So I've actually been having amazing workouts. Before I used to be like, okay, let me eat something, wait 30 minutes and this and that. But it's all about what your body has eaten over time, not what your body has eaten during the right before your workout or during the exact same day. Now I don't eat at all. I don't have to worry about it. And so far, it's been going good. I know it's just an anecdote. It's just my story. But, like, I've been having amazing workouts, going crazy in the gym.
So, from my understanding with that, you burning fat instead of the carbs, right? Okay, yeah.
And because of the fasting, like I feel like if people want to burn fat more efficiently, what I've learned is that if people want to burn fat more efficiently, wait 16 hours until you eat your next meal. For example, if you eat your last meal at 5 o'clock for dinner, you eat, all you got to do, most people don't go to bed at no 10 o'clock at night. All you gotta do, people still gonna snack. Like, it just, when you become conscious of it, you will be able to do it. The body adapts. It doesn't need food. Like, the body does not need food like that. People already know that the body can go a long time without food, but not too long without water. So, I mean, you will be okay. Especially people who are out there who are trying to burn body fat, you have to give the body time to actually grab those fat stores and use it for energy. It's not just abrupt like that. When you're hungry, your body ain't grabbing for fat. It's not like that. So I ask that, like, if you are trying to burn fat, like I said, if you ate your last meal at 5 o'clock, wait until like 9, 10 a.m. in the morning. I mean, you're gonna be asleep, and then you wake up, eat your first meal. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do wake up, if you're working out, you're gonna be burning fat even more if you work out in the morning. So one more thing, research what you eating. Research what you putting in your body. Everything you eat is either going to kill or destroy you or benefit you. So, I mean, we all gonna die, but that's exactly why. If you only get one life. And I'm trying to live for a long time and comfortably. So, I mean, that's just you. Whatever you eating, look it up. Research it. I mean,
any more tips?
That's all.
That's all? Okay, man. All right, next question. How does faith play a role?
I remember when I started working out, not the beginning, but it was just like I had this idea, especially when I started getting closer to God and reading my Bible. I want to sculpt my mind and my body to represent God as much as possible. There are so many warriors in the Bible. There are so many strong people in the Bible mentally. And I want to be that way. I want to be disciplined. I want to be a soldier for God, essentially. So that's one reason why I work out and pushing myself. And working out keeps me from doing things that I shouldn't be doing that's not of God. And working out really allows me to put my energy into something positive. Like working out, lifting weights is amazing. I don't know why. I don't get it. Why does throwing weight around make you feel so hard? Why does that make you feel so hard? I don't understand that.
Maybe go back to the point of how I see it. It's the temple. You know, the body is the temple, and you sculpting. You know, your temple. You know,
that too. Well, I just wanted to represent God as much as possible. And that's the reason why I work out. Not be God, represent God. So,
I just thought of something. Jesus fit.
Jesus fit?
Fit as a, healthy and everything, get that Jesus fit on.
I can see that.
All right. Do you have any resources for our
bodybuilding.com. I remember going on there, looking at the different body parts, the diagram they got, and clicking on different exercises. Now, when you learn something, it really becomes routine. Because I remember when I started working out, it was just like, oh my gosh, I got to do all this stuff. Oh, I forgot about this exercise. The body adapts, the mind adapts. It becomes routine. Like, I can't wait till I can just instinctively do this. Hopefully, when I finish the journal, I won't have to. But I think I'll still keep writing. But soon it's just going to be easier and easier to where I'm just like, I'll figure out what routine is just perfect for me. But, YouTube. And when I really got into it, my dad gave me, I forgot about that. When I first got into it, my dad gave me Arnold Schwarzenegger encyclopedia for bodybuilding.
Okay.
I read that whole thing. I think it was 3 times. Like it was about 800 pages. But it was like it was full of pictures and it wasn't like full like essays to read.
Probably
but it
charts
was
and
really
stuff.
beneficial. And Lee Haney's book on bodybuilding, his was smaller.
Okay.
But a lot of people don't forget Lee Haney was an 8-time Mr. Olympia. A black man, 8-time Mr. Olympia. Arnold Schwarzenegger only won the Olympia 7 times.
Wow.
So don't forget Lee Haney. I read his book first before Arnold.
Okay.
And those are the resources. Bodybuilding.com, YouTube, and then books. Arnold Schwarzenegger Encyclopedia for Bodybuilding and Lee Haney's book.
Okay.
Those were the books I read.
And then I'm assuming you would probably recommend Sean Stevenson's book as well, right?
Oh yeah,
for
that sleep. I'm about to do his 14-day challenge. I gotta read on it. Now we're about to go into the break, so I'll be doing that.
Yeah, nice. All right, cool. On to the last few questions. Tell me, what are you fit to? Your mission, how will you make the world a better place?
Okay, so I believe my purpose is my major is mass communications, and I discovered that I really love film. And so I really love bodybuilding, and I really love learning about health.
Right.
And I feel like health specifically in the Black community is the main thing that we're lacking. And I want to learn every component about health, everything I can learn about health as much as I can, so that I can educate our people on how we need to live longer, how we need to not die from stupid things, not trying to be rude, but I mean diabetes and heart disease and is things that people do not have to die from if they just make some basic changes to what they eat. And just learning everything I can, especially on exercise and food specifically. And I want to use mass communications as a way to, because it is what it is, speaking to the masses. So that's what I want to do. And about God and Black advancement and all that, but specifically when it comes to health and well-being, I want to promote that to the community. Okay.
And even if, for the most part, it's about longevity, at the same time, the foods, what you eat, when you exercise and stuff like that, sleep, all of that impacts your performance on a day-to-day basis. And it, in my opinion, I say it constructs how you think as well and go about, completing certain things. So
definitely learning. It's crazy. I don't know, it's like prayer really works. I remember ever since I started asking for wisdom and knowledge, and daily I'm always learning something new, always applying a new tip to my life. It's almost like I want to become a walking knowledge bank, because every day that I get, I feel like it's another chance that God has blessed me with to learn something new. Right. So I don't like wasting it, because you only get but so much time in the day. So I feel like what I'm fit to is learning, educating others about health and well-being. And who they are. Right. Especially to the Black community, because you only get one life.
All right. So how will you make the world a better place, and what positive mark do you want to leave on the world in your lifetime?
I really don't know how I will make the world a better place. I know I want to be a film director, and I know for a fact that I want to portray truth in my film. Truth, actual truth, not a piece of it, not a different representation of it.
I think your truth, or how you see things, in a sense, you still gonna have people that say it's not true, right? It's
specifically when it comes to the Bible. When the way I want to portray God, and because of the way I've seen how the Bible is portrayed, especially in the media, is so far did not seem like truth. The positive impact, you said?
Right. What positive mark do you want to leave on the world?
The positive mark that I want to leave on this world, I want to be A positive image on the Black community, to be well known, and
Right.
I want to have a following. I want to teach. I want to educate others. I want to show people who they are and what they have the potential to do.